What's up? Love and light. But out of darkness comes greatest light. I'm every day better, taking longer walks, longer walks, I mean longer walks. Miracle of life, just grateful, Just so grateful from the heart. Yes, out of darkness really comes brightest light. Thanking the great source. But I want to speak about sociopathic behavior on Facebook. Because anyway, Facebook, this opposition, authority, control, this violation of energy, trying to drain one's energy vampirism on Facebook is what I cannot stand. And that made me sick. In real life is different, but online, when I see a comment in my energy, you know what? To feel everything, it's really a gift. Really a gift. You feel everyone's energies. They cannot hide anything from you. You feel them. It doesn't matter what they speak. You feel them. You feel what is within. Words mean nothing. You feel the words. There's no truth within. It's not easy always. It's a blessing and a curse. For you feel how negative mind of people is. How they try to oppose you, control you, change you, violate your energy. And they may, when you stop them, they may say that they are not doing that they just have opinions, that they are love, that they have a right to violate your energy. And they saying they love you and that there is a problem in you. They always gaslighting. But you feel their true intentions, where people are lying to you, controlling, forcing, resisting. You feel their true intentions. You feel their true emotions. And they are lying to you. And it just feels like puking and you wanna just, please shut up, shut up. Animals, they don't harm you. Dog doesn't harm you. Dog is love, just like me, I'm Molly. If you are opposing a dog, resisting a dog, forcing a dog, trying to control a dog, doing to a dog what doesn't feel right to a dog, dog goes crazy. And I'm saying, and as an empath, you have to really beware of sociopath. Because on Facebook, they are everywhere. And if you are not an empath, there is a great chance you are a sociopath. Because the thing is, when you are empath and you are unconscious of your shadow, You blame yourself, you judge yourself, you think you're guilty, you think you're never good enough, you care how others feels, you're thinking always you hurt them. You care how others feel, and your ego is blaming you, judging you, hurting you. But if you are not an empath, if you are more in the mind, and when you are unconscious of your shadows, what hurts you within, you will have to oppose, you will have to attack, you will have to try to change, you will have to try to control, you will have to declare it as false, have to oppose it, judge it. Because such is the nature of the mind. And if you are living in a mind, if you are more mental, as long as you are unconscious of your unconscious shadow, you see it in others, you think you have a right to correct, oppose, change, violate everyone's energy. So empaths, and when you are really going down to a sociopathic path, like empaths, they get sick, empath gets sick, mentally sick or physically sick like me. I was almost dead for a year and a half, last few months almost dead. Empaths, when they hurt in life, when they are abused, when something happened to them, to us, they don't blame others, they don't attack others, they don't violate others, they blame, judge, hurt themselves even more, violate themselves, judge and blame themselves. Empath is always feeling guilty and hurting himself when he's suffering. When empath is abused by parents, grandparents, sexually and like this, empath will blame himself for the abuse that somebody else actually did to him. You understand? I'm looking good, and my progress is going so fast. I have almost no pain in stomach area and like this, so it's beautiful. Okay, back to the subject. Empath blames himself, but when sociopath is hurting in life, really hurting, he will not blame himself, judge himself, violate himself. He's a sociopath. He has to control others. He doesn't feel, and he doesn't care how others feel. So he will violate others, oppose others, try to control and correct others. Throw, blame, judge them, attack them. He will throw his own pain upon others. That's why empaths get psychologically, emotionally sick, mentally sick, because they blame themselves, hurt themselves, judge themselves, violate themselves. But sociopaths, they don't get mentally sick, into depression, psychosis, anxiety. Because they are releasing it, transmitting it. They are hurt and they are hurting others. You have to understand this, because I'm really fed up of these people. Then you give them a chance because they are years with you. And I had before with this person today some clashes, but I was not so wise. My eye was not so open, and I was really now in the Egyptian tomb of death, buried 1 year and a half. And she cannot play me like this. I always felt she acting like my mother. First of all, when I post that they restricted my profile, and she had to comment, "There's nothing wrong with your profile, la 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 la." And when I was sick, messaging me, caring for me. And now, because of me saying no to her, actually that made me sick, that Facebook opposition, violation, correction, that energy vampirism games in comment. And they oppose, correct, and they want your energy and like this. I block them and everything, but I feel it and experience it within me after what they felt, what they are unconscious of, and what kind of evil it is. And this lady, anyway, acting like my mother always. She had to tell me that I did nothing wrong, that I'm good, and I did that. I'm not blaming myself on telling something is wrong. There's always something. Last year I wanted to block her, but I didn't. So this is the point and the lesson. They never change. They never ever change. Never ever change. And I learned in these years that by one comment you shall know them. You feel their energy, because when they comment, if they don't agree, if they correct, if they tell you how it is, if they tell you you are wrong, you actually know everything about them. You actually know how they treat people. You actually know that they control. You actually know that they blame, that they judge. You have to know that they have to be their authority. You actually know that if they don't like somebody, they have to tell them that they don't like them, and they have to violate their energy and oppose and try to control. And like this. And these days I'm writing every day that this almost killed me, and this is my library of poetry, and only souls, poetic souls that feel are welcome and that respect my energy as I respect yours, and are welcome to give love here, but no position, no resistance, no control, no blame, no correcting, no opposing, no correcting, like this. And I ask so many times not to do. And it's funny because I'm there writing an article about children, how children swear at you, tell you fuck you, if you fat, and like this. But in their heart there is purity, there is love, there is innocence, there is innocence. pure love, and you feel you want to chastise them, but you laugh and you feel love because you feel their heart, you know. And I speak about how if there is a reverential respect, how I have to behave, what I should not do and what I should do. Love cannot develop because you are not allowed to be intimate, to be close, and to chastise them, to joke out of them, to make fun out of them, to tease them, to play games, you know, to roast each other like this, and then laughter, freedom, childlike fun and laughter, childlike joy and comedy comes out of this, you know. And you know, I'm just expressing that. I'm autistic, boy. I'm a child. I'm grown up and wise, yes, but I'm a child. I never grew up because we have to become children again and animals again. Just be as we feel and let others be. And don't oppose the energy of others, and let no one oppose our own energy. You know, and I have a really weird mission in this world. I have to teach. My mission this life is to teach the natural law. So I cannot be silent when somebody does something what doesn't feel right to me, and then they pretend that they did not, blame me. I have to teach, because just that this is my mission here, to teach the natural law, so I cannot look away. You're violating natural law, my energy as I feel, and I always leave you alone, whatever the heaven or hell you post. If I don't agree, if I don't like it, if I don't give you love and support and agreement, then if you have a problem here, opposing, correcting, telling me how it is, schooling, then you're doing to me what I never do to you. And if I ask you to stop, you have to stop. Because if you look at your own energy, your own page, I'm never doing this to you. And if you don't, you like it or not, if you allow others to do it, I don't give a shit. Because why I don't give a shit? Because it doesn't feel right to me. And if I'm in energy of others, guest in their energy, I respect unconditionally unique energy of others. That's natural law. Respect unconditionally unique energy of others, and when there is resistance, when they say no to you, you don't force, you don't resist, you don't blame, you don't oppose. You respect the energy unconditionally in flow way. That's simple natural law. Law of heaven and earth, motherfuckers. Doesn't matter if you curse or swear or whatever the fuck you say. Just look at the animals, what kind of sounds they are producing. It matters what we do to each other if we respect each other's unconditional. We respect each other's energy unconditionally. This is what matters, my ladies and gentlemen. That we smoke a little weed here, this also matters. Ooh, I'm so grateful for this year and half of hell. Because now I'm a new man and I'm a rainbow. But I take no shit. I don't care if you've been with me for years, if you have a problem, and I tell you it doesn't feel right to me what you do, and if you don't stop, you don't respect me and love me as I love you and you're a guest, are sharing the deepest truths of my heart, which is the truth of the universe, and God agrees. If you don't, I don't care, because the source truth matters and cannot be changed. And I'm here to teach natural law. So we respect the energy of others. So if I ask you to stop, can't you see I'm telling you that what I'm always teaching? If somebody asking you to stop doing something in their energy and you don't stop, and you don't love them, you don't care how they feel. You only care for what you want to do in their energy. You don't care if they suffer, if it feels worse for them, you couldn't care less. You only care for what you want. Their energy to do anything what you want, their energy to get what you want, to be happy. If they suffer, you don't give a shit. And if you love them, you say you respect their energy because they say, I love you, I don't want you to do and put up anything that takes you out of alignment, that doesn't feel right to you, because it is not you. I want to do something in your presence. I want things from you that you love to do. And if I'm in your presence feels right to you, and we won't do that together. What about that, huh? So that lady comes. I'm writing an article about these children. Sincere love, packed in craziness, in disrespect, in cursing, but sincere love we feel in our heart. They turn our world into heaven. And anyway, I don't remember anywhere mentioning her name, telling her anything. And she goes commenting, I would never, my grandchildren can never swear at me. Respect and fist up. You know, first of all, sociopaths, and they always get this on Facebook, when they have a problem in your energy and they say what is wrong and like this, you start explaining yourself, defending them yourself, you give them a right, you apologize, explain yourself, and they are happy because they just want to be your authority. They want to be right. They want your energy. They want to control you. And then they are happy, they like it because they wanted to be your authority and you've given them your authority because they had a problem. You wrote something from the heart and they tell you it is not so, and you apologize and tell them they are right and like this and that. Or the other thing that they can do, get is conflict. Fighting with them. In any way, they just want your energy in negative way. Take your vibration down, that you don't feel right, that you go in guilt, in fear and control, or in anger and opposition. So in the low vibration, they can get your energy, and these are the energy vampires. Energy vampires. Energy vampire building. Facebook. Fuck it. Anyway, nothing good can come out of this. Or they get your energy, like that you say, I'm sorry, you were right, okay, okay, like this, or they get conflict. Anyway, they get your energy. Vampires, and then you're a sucker. They suck your blood, because you don't recognize them. And then the thing is, when you stop them, they start blaming you for what they did to you. I told her when I disagree, woman, or I don't like anything you say, I don't comment. I don't tell you you're wrong, I'm right. I leave you alone, I respect your energy, and you will not do to me what I never do to you here in my energy. And then she just started something barking again that she didn't disagree, and she has grandchildren like this, gaslighting you, trying to tell you that she did nothing, they did nothing, and you are imagining, and that they are loved, they are good, and you are being very bad. And then you feel their energy clearly, their intentions hidden, but not hidden from you. And it feels like you're sick, and I just wanted to delete it. I deleted it, and okay, give me peace, woman. And then you are very disrespectful for deleting this. Very disrespectful for deleting this. I have right to my opinion. Yes, you have right to your opinion, yes. But you don't have a right to violate anyone who is different. In their energy, come in their energy. If they leave you alone and tell them they are wrong, you are right. Tell them their truth is not true. You don't have that right. You have a right to your opinion, yes. What is the problem? If I'm not speaking the truth that hurts you, you cannot change your truth if it's true. They always have to blame you for what they do to you, to gaslight you, because you are an empath. You care how others feel, you don't hurt others, and when they say that you're disrespectful, you're disrespecting them, that you have no right to delete the comment or to get angry, then you blame yourself that you really did not do good, that you were bad, you don't want to hurt others, you care how they feel, and then you give them energy and say, okay, I'll be better than you, okay, and they have authority over you, and power over you to control you. Because they don't care how you feel. You care how they feel. You feel you don't want to hurt them. They don't care how you feel. They don't care if you suffer. Now listen. First of all, they gave him. You are expressing yourself. I never mentioned her name. I never pointed a finger at her. I never say anything to her that she should answer. I'm speaking about the children and how they are playing and joking and have no reverential respect how they should behave and they should not behave, and the result is the purest childlike fun and innocent love and laughter, love with no limitations. And she coming there, no child will swear at me, respect. Clearly having a problem, writing that she has a problem, putting all the emotions and all the problem and all the feeling and all the opposition in the comment. So I feel it, experience it, and see it. And then telling me that no, she's good, she has right for opinion, and she did nothing, your problem is in you. You are disrespectful when she violated your energy. You are disrespectful to her. They always blame you for what they do to you. In this case, before, she's blaming me for disrespecting her. I'm giving her peace and she just has a problem and I'm not taking it. I told it's not for you. Go somewhere or do something what you like. And then gaslighting, gaslighting, you're imagining it. Imagining it. Everything is your head. I'm good, you're bad. Blame yourself, give me your energy. Oh no, bye-bye. See you sometime else, sometime. Not welcome here. Because you care how they feel. You give them energy out of guilt. They don't care how you feel. They don't care how much you suffer. And if you are empath, you suffer very much. You feel drained, controlled, not being yourself. You feel their energy. It's like raping you. They don't care how you feel. They only care to control you, for you to be and do what they want, to get what they want from you so they can be happy. They don't care if you suffer. They don't care for anything. But you care. So they blame you for what they do to you so they could continue doing it. And like vampires sucking your energy. And then she goes laughing at my comments. And the only way I didn't block her at her comment because I felt the energy, because she's with me for many, many, many years from 2016. But okay, when you're gaslighting, when you cannot stop, and you're blaming me for not allowing you, you're blaming me for not allowing you to violate my energy and do to me in my energy what I never do to you, and then laughing at my comments. I'm sorry, but you are better off never seeing me again. So you are not troubled, because the problem is in me. The problem is not in you. No, no, no. So like, beware of sociopaths. Because the problem is that it's so prevalent among good hearts. It happens usually when they do what they can do to everyone and everyone allows and it's normal, and you say no to them, and then they have a problem. And then they start blaming you. And they are being normal, they are being love, they do mean good for you. We mean good for you is like when government says we mean good for you. It means we want to control you. I want to help you. I want to help you. That's why I'm opposing you. That's why I'm opposing you. I want to destroy you. I want to lock you up. I want to control you. It is for your own good. It is for your own good. which I know what good is. It is for your own good. It's sure for the worst. Something very bad they do to you. They say it is good for you. You don't want to do it, it's not for you. You feel you don't want to do it. They gaslight you, it's good for you. They always have to tell you that they are good and holy, and you are bad and not good enough and guilty. You have to blame yourself. There's nothing disrespectful here. You have a right to delete every comment that you don't like in your energy, like you have a right to throw out of your house everything what you don't like. And not allow this person and that person inside because you don't like what they do, don't like their energy and the way they treat you. You have a right. So in your Facebook, you have a right to delete the comment. You have a right to delete people. You have a right to block people. It's your personal energy. Whatever doesn't feel right, you remove. But you don't have a right. And you cannot. I don't have keys from your house. I don't have access to your phone. I don't have access to your Facebook. I cannot throw anyone out of your house and throw anything out and bring in. I cannot delete your comment. I cannot delete your post, but I can delete my post and your comment and my comment and everything. It's my personal energy. I'm an animal. I'm here to teach the natural law of personal energy. Whatever I do in my personal energy, it doesn't hurt you. It doesn't violate you in any way. Because you are guest in my energy, and if a comment is beautiful, I will not delete it. And whatever I do in my energy is my own thing. If I will wear underwear on my head with a shitty stain on my third eye, this shit I'll do. It's not your problem. It's not your problem. It's not your problem if I will wear a native headset here. I don't care what you do. I'll do what I want, and whatever you want, I don't care. I don't care. You want to wear, I don't know what, chicken feather with oil, you can wear. You wanna wear Borat sexy suit, swimsuit, you can wear. And you're a man. You don't want to wear anything. Sure, if you're a beautiful lady, you post that shit. It's hot. I like it. I like Lady Stacy. She doing nice. Natural beauty, love, divinity. Power. Be naked, I don't care. You wanna wear winter clothes in summer, do it. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what you do. That's why whatever I do on my page, because when you feel and experience everything, somebody throwing comments there, you feel and experience everything in that comment. And more is there, more you experience and feel. And you don't want it to be there because the energy is there within, so you delete it and like this. That's why I never oppose violating your energy, but anyway, you don't feel anything. So I have a right to delete your comment. There's nothing disrespectful. I just want peace that I'm giving to you. So yes, they always gaslighting you that you don't have a right and freedom to your own energy, and that you are guilty for what they do to you, and uh, that you will blame yourself, and that you will suffer more, and they suffer and do for them what doesn't feel right to you, or they will get it for you, or they will do it in your energy, or like this, This is like these sociopaths, It's like, and I'm not upset anymore. No. I almost died this year and a half, but I'm gonna dedicate my life to speak about these motherfuckers. But the sad thing is that how I'm feeling like now and like this going deeper. I feel these motherfuckers, they really think they are right and good, and that you're a bad one, and that you did something bad. They really think this. That's why Carl Jung said the greatest evil is unconscious shadow of humanity. Because they are unconscious of it within themselves, and then they see it in others, and then they blame it in others, and like this. Because they disrespect your energy, you delete their comment, and then they say you disrespect them because they just shitting in your energy, something that doesn't feel right to you. First of all, you're like a child, and like I was in divine bliss of being a little child, like Krishna, ecstasy. That's pure divine love, free of respect and all this grown-up shit that I'm so allergic on. And she comes with that grown-up energy. No child should swear at me. Respect as a completely grown-up shit. She first comes. Uh, she gets no joke, no sense of humor. She destroys the purest comedy, heaven and earth. She destroys, turn it into tragedy, into hell, with being serious, having no sense of humor, taking the childlike joke and fun and childlike swearing. Motherfucker, mama, you fat, mama, you fat fuck, 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 mama, you fat fuck. And turn that into taking this seriously, then having a problem, and then destroying the divine comedy, childlike fun, turning into the tragedy that is only in the serious and old mind. And I'm so allergic to the mind, I'm a child. And this I don't like, and I don't want these people here who are serious, who get offended by jokes and childlike comedy and children swearing. Like, I'll tell you something, my sweet love. I tell you something, and I'm not high, I'm just acting like this because it's just too much silly. I'm always high doing this Kundalini exercises now, pulling the shit up from down up. But like this now, I don't know what I wanted to say, but they're destroying the comedy, creating tragedy that is only in the mind. Then they created, they stop the children playing, and they create drama, and like this they are offended, and then you disrespect them, and they cannot stop, and they just like this. Because you wrote a fucking article about how children bring heaven to earth, and they have no respect, and they swear at you, your childlike love. And these people, they have a problem with it. I was in forest. I have to take this inhabitants of the forest down. You will come down. I told you, don't do it. Don't do it because you will regret it. Don't do it. I love you, but you cannot live on my body. You understand? And you're really a tough one. You don't want to go out, huh? I love all little creatures, but these creatures, violate. They the ones start want to drink blood, and just like these people, they have problem with you expressing childlike love, and they want to drink your blood. They want conflict and like this, and you know. Okay, he's out. I don't know. Now he's fallen down. Now this is okay. Oh, like this. They destroy childlike comedy and turn it into tragedy. You know. And it's not fun. It's really not fun. And you have to recognize them. And you recognize them just like this. You give them peace, you say nothing to them, and they have problem with you, and they start something, and it doesn't feel right to you, and you have a problem with that. You respond to their violation, you don't violate them, and then they blame you. Usually they tell you that they did nothing wrong, and you did something wrong, like they imply, and like this, and then they get your energy, or they get conflict, and like this, and you usually get to know them like this. Like I said, it's very simple. In my room, I'd say class, I'm not teaching you anything. Okay, I say in my class, where I teach nothing, the only people, only souls that love from the heart what the word that I'm giving from the heart, my truth, my soul, because I'm giving you my soul, my sincerest self, my heart. And those who have problem, who want to correct, change, oppose, tell me that I'm wrong. Hey, I teach multidimensional truth, you're right in your truth. How can you tell me I'm wrong in my truth? No one's wrong, everyone is right in their dimension. That's why only when we oppose others and tell others are wrong and tell them in their energy how it is, and that we are right, then we are wrong, because we think that truth is linear and everyone else is wrong. But when we know the multidimensional truth, we cannot oppose anyone. We cannot do that anymore. It is just not possible. And I tell you why. Because truth is multidimensional, and if you are opposing somebody, telling him how it is, telling him he's wrong, or like this, then you are just proving the truth that you are in your mind in linear illusion, and that their truth is not true. So when you know the truth, you feel and experience the truth, you don't violate anyone. Because everyone is right to be as they feel. And animals, they do like this. There is hunger and they eat. They don't eat the species of their own. Some do. Some few little, like some spiders and like this. But anyway, they don't judge, they don't oppose, they don't control, they don't try to change, they don't kill out of greed. They don't steal out of greed to have everything that you don't have nothing. They don't lie, they don't deceive. They live in heaven on earth. They respect their own energy. Like if you see a cat is purring, cat is doing what cat feels, and what the cats are doing what the cat feels. And if they're doing something together and the one cat stops, just no more likes doing it, and stops, wants to go away. And if cats still want to play and still are nagging her, she smacks. And there is peace, and they go like, she lets them know. First, she lets them know, I don't want to play anymore, stop. It don't feel right anymore to me. I said, I don't want to play. And then they stop, and like this, and peace on earth, everything okay. They respect each other's energy. Because we have to become children again. Because children don't think about you, to judge you, to blame you, to analyze you, to judge you and analyze you according to the programs of good and bad of this world that are programmed in the mind. But they feel the energy. If you are giving them sincerity, playfulness, love, care, joy, they love you because they feel your energy, they feel you. And if you are opposing them, controlling them, abusing them like this, if you don't respect how they feel, and they don't like you, you are not being loved anymore. You don't let them play. You treat them not nice. And they want to run away from you. They don't think about you, they feel you. They're truthful and sincere to how they feel. They feel like playing and joking. They do. If you do something in their energy doesn't feel right to them, they kick and scream. They never pretend that they love something when it really doesn't feel right to them. They are kicking and screaming when it doesn't feel right to them. You understand this? Okay. Never deceiving you, never deceiving themselves. They are the children. They do what it feels right to them. They judge no one, try to change anyone, control others. They let others do what feels right to others. And when we will become children again, we will again play in the moment, love what we do, and we know that I am you, we are the children of love, and I let you do what you love. Completely different than me, and I don't have to understand because I love you and I want you to be free like I'm free. And I'm playing with those who play in the way I play the game I play, and you play your game in the way you play there. With those who play the game you play, and everything okay. And you be like, okay, and everything fine. And it will all be good. It's like this, and like this, and everybody will be good, and everybody will play nice, and everybody respectful. Nobody will be controlling, judging anyone, blaming anyone, telling them they're wrong, telling them they're not good, they're not schooling anyone, controlling anyone, trying to change anyone, and like this, opposing nothing. Children playing and letting others play, and we're going to play from the heart. Like I want to play, I want to teach the Zen. Speaking Zen, nothing to teach. I just want to speak Zen stories and the truth from the heart, truth of the universe, the energy, truth, the natural law. And you do what you do, and if I don't like what you do, I don't. What will I tell you? I don't like what you do. I like what you do because you're free and you're doing what you love, and I'm free. I'm doing what I love, so I just go away and do what I love with those who love what I love, and I respect your difference. And this is like this, and it's so simple. And we have to become children again. We also then not deceiving, exploiting, using, manipulating others to get the money or something, and we're not gaslighting, emotionally manipulating, blaming them for what we do to them, and like this. We're truthful and sincere from the heart. And they're truthful and sincere from the heart. We say no truthfully, sincerely to what doesn't feel right to me and to me. And you say truthfully, sincerely what doesn't feel right to you. We all do what we love together, and what we don't do together, we do with others. And there's peace on earth, and everybody doing what they love, letting others do what they love. and there's no suffering, nothing. We all children, we playing. We playing. We do what we love, and we let others play, do what they love, and it's a beautiful world. We have to become children again, and it's like a this, and it's like a this. And what is this now? Okay, and it's okay now. It's okay. The sociopaths and children and me crazy and like this, and I love you, and I love you, and like this. And if anybody feel like I want to give a donation to my work, thank you so much from the heart. I love you so much, and I mean this sincerely. I keep the word that I'm going and flowing from the heart. I give you my word, and source gives me to live, and I'm happy and grateful, and I'm so grateful. And you don't have to give anything, because I want only love, but those who feel love to give from the heart in joy. Yeah, I'm so grateful. If there's anything in my heart, everything is energy, and there's energy transmission. If there's anything in my heart that you get it, you receive it. I love you. Peace on earth. Namaste. Much love. Beware of sociopaths. Mwah.